Hey guys, so in this video, I'm gonna show you how to create an internal dashboard where only you can see its contents, but at the same time create external dashboards for your clients to see that are linked to this internal dashboard. So your internal dashboard is sort of like your control room where you can control everything that the clients see, but everything outside of this database, for example, you're gonna put this page here, text, they're not gonna see that unless you put it here on this database. So let's begin. So first you need to create a new theme space. So you just navigate here to the left side of your screen and then click this plus icon that says new theme space. So let's just put my works sample 2, then create it. So you'll be asked to share this to people, but let's skip that for now. So once you create a new theme space, it automatically creates a new homepage. So you won't be needing this, so you'll just delete that. Let's move that here. Then let's change the icon so that we can differentiate it from the other workspace. There you have it. So this is your new theme space. So what you need to do next is you need to create your external dashboards. So to create your external dashboards, you need to hover or click this plus icon again and then add a new page. So let's just say this is your client one's external dashboard. And for example, if you have 3 clients at the moment, you need to create an external dashboard for each of them. Let's just create for client 2 and for client 3. So there you have it. You now have 3 blank pages, and inside these pages, you'll be creating the external dashboards that you will share to your client. So how will you create this dashboard? So what you need to do is just press the slash button and then type database and then choose database inline. So it will automatically create a table view of your database. And you need to add a title to it. Client 1 sample. There you have it. To make it look cleaner, I actually hide the title. So there you have it. Next, you're gonna create the properties. So let's check it again, what we have here. So you have the article name property, and then the status, hours, rate, the amount, and the total amount. So let's recreate that here in our external dashboard. So to rename this first column, simply click that here and type the new name. And then next, since we need to change this property to another property type, let's click that and then select edit property. So you will be asked to choose the type. So you need to choose status there. And then you can actually create your own status labels. So I actually prefer to add under review, which I think is always purple. And then I actually prefer approve instead of done, because once the client reviews your article and then they approve it, it should be considered billable. So anything that the client approves of, whether it gets published or not, it's considered billable. So there you have it. Let's just rename this property to its rightful name. There. And then let's create the other properties. So next, as you can see here, you have hours next. So let's indicate the hours spent. Just choose this plus button and then choose number as a property type. So for this property, we're gonna choose the already preset type and number format. So let's just put here hours. Next, you're gonna indicate your hourly rate. So for this property, we're still gonna choose number and then choose US dollar, for example, as the format. But if you're working with other clients from other countries, there are plenty of options here for the currency. So let's rename that to USD per hour. There. And then let's not forget the amount. So for the amount, we will be choosing formula as the property type. Then let's rename that to amount. And then last but not the least, you have here the total amount. So I'm gonna explain in a while why we need this column, which is a total amount. And don't forget to set the number format as US dollar. So now that we have created our properties, now it's time to fill them in with values. So let's just copy what we have here for the sake of example. So now I actually think it doesn't look clean. We can actually change that. So you need to click this title of the property, which is article name, and then untoggle this button which says wrap column. So that will automatically unwrap the values. So now it looks cleaner. And now we have to set the other values. So for the sake of the example, let's just say the articles are already approved. Let's just set them all to approve. And to automatically fill the other rows of values, let's just drag this one here. There you have it. As for the hours, let's just say you spent 2 hours on each. And then let's just say you have agreed that you will be charged $8 per hour or 8.75 per hour. So for the formula or for the amount, let's just click this one here first. It will actually open a window here on the bottom right, and you need to type a formula which should multiply the number of hours you spent here on one article and then your rate. So let's choose hours and then the symbol of multiplication, which is an asterisk, and then your rate. So to fill the values of this property, just click done. And there you have it. So I forgot actually to set the number format. Alright. So there you have it. The client can now see that they have to pay $17.50 per article. And then for the total amount, you can actually calculate here the sum of these values. But why do you need a total amount column? Because when you generate an invoice on Notion, it doesn't actually show these values here in the calculate section or row. So you need to show your client the total amount that they need to pay. So you need to type 87.50 and there you have it. So that's it. So now the client can see that they need to pay $87.50 for all the articles that they have approved. So now what if you need to generate an invoice? So you just need to go here at the top right and then click this 3 dots. So navigate, scroll, I mean, to export. Click that. And then click export again. And it will automatically generate a PDF that you can send to your client when they're asking for your invoice. There you have it. As you can see, it didn't show the calculated value, but for anyone who's watching there, if you know how to show that in the exported PDF, please comment that on the comment section. I'd love to know. All right. Going back, let's just duplicate this database so that we can quickly create our internal dashboard. So let's just click this in here, hover at the left side of the table's name. So click that and then duplicate with content. Click that, duplicate with content. So we are actually duplicating databases for each of our clients. There you have it. So let's make sure to rename this as well. Rename this view, project tracker. Alright, this one as well, let's rename that client to project tracker. And the other one here. Alright, now that we have renamed our databases for our clients, let's just move everything to their respective pages. So, move client to project tracker. Just, you need to drag it so you can move it here in the client to page. And then next, move it here. So now that you have created 3 external dashboards for each of your clients, now it's time to create your internal dashboard. So to create your internal dashboard, just create a new page, which you can do by clicking this plus icon and then choosing blank page. So let's rename that. So my internal dashboard. So what you're actually going to do is you're gonna create a linked view of all these dashboards. So to make it possible, you need to select this linked view of database block. So you're gonna pull the views here from these dashboards. So let's choose the dashboards we created earlier. And then add another. So client 2. Then add another one. There you have it. And then to make sure that you can view everything here that you've pulled from these dashboards, select full width and then hide this sidebar navigation for a while, or sidebar menu. So for you to not get lost, you need to rename this table views that you have here as well. So you have client 1, client 2, and client 3. There you have it. So you now have an internal dashboard that is linked to this external dashboards that you created earlier. So that's left is to create an icon. So there you have it. So to make sure that these views are really linked to this external dashboards you created earlier, try editing a property value. So for example, this article is back to under review. So there you have it. It's really back to under review. So the human factor. There you have it. So you have your private dashboard where you can put everything that you need to present to the client first if you're not ready, and then when you're ready for it, you can add that here in this views or databases. So there you have it. If you like what I taught you, please subscribe and share this to your friends, colleagues, or even your clients.